Welcome back, beautiful soul. I'm so grateful you're here with me today. In this space, we explore the deeper dimensions of life, the unseen energies that guide us, the inner truths that whisper through silence, and the higher wisdom that is always available to us. Today, I want to talk about one of the most powerful gifts you already carry within you, your intuition. This quiet inner compass, this subtle knowing, is something we all have. It's not something only special people are born with. It's part of being human, and even more, part of being a spiritual being having a human experience. Yet, so many of us struggle with intuition. We second-guess ourselves, overthink every decision, and get tangled in the noise of the mind. We ask for signs from the universe, but when they show up, we dismiss them as coincidence. So the real question becomes, how do we not only recognize our intuition, but also learn to trust it? Let's start by understanding what intuition actually is. Intuition isn't logic. It's not about analyzing pros and cons or making sense of things step by step. Instead, it's an immediate knowing, a message from your higher self, or you could say, a whisper from the quantum field. It often shows up as a gut feeling, a flash of inspiration, or an inner calmness even when the outside world feels chaotic. For example, have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt the energy? Maybe something felt heavy, even before anyone spoke. That's intuition. Or maybe you thought of someone out of the blue, and moments later, they called you. That's intuition. Sometimes it comes as a gentle nudge to take a different route home, and later you find out there was an accident on your usual path. These are everyday examples of your intuitive guidance at work. But intuition doesn't always scream at you. Most of the time, it whispers. And the challenge is that our minds are so loud, so busy with thoughts, doubts, and fears that we miss the subtle guidance. Now, how can you begin to recognize when it's your intuition speaking? One way is to notice your body. Intuition often speaks through physical sensations. A gut feeling, tingles, a sense of expansion, or on the other side, a contraction, a heaviness in your chest. Your body is like an antenna tuned to your higher self. Another way is through signs and synchronicities. The universe loves to communicate in patterns. Have you been seeing the same numbers, the same message, or the same word pop up again and again? Maybe you've had the same idea come to you in meditation, in a conversation, and even in a dream. That repetition isn't random, it's guidance. And one of the clearest ways is through a sense of inner peace. When you're torn between options, notice which choice feels lighter, calmer, and more expansive. Even if your mind can't explain why, that's usually your intuition pointing the way. Now let's be real. We all ignore intuition sometimes. Why? Because the logical mind wants proof. The ego wants certainty. And fear loves to pretend it's intuition. But here's how you can tell the difference. Intuition feels calm and steady, like a gentle knowing. Fear, on the other hand, feels urgent, anxious, and pressured. Intuition says, this feels right. Fear says, what if you fail? So the practice is not only hearing intuition, but learning to trust it, even when your mind can't see the whole path. Let me share with you 3 powerful practices to strengthen your intuition. The first is stillness. Set aside just 5 minutes a day to sit in silence. No phone, no distractions. Breathe deeply, relax your body, and listen. Intuition often lives in the spaces between thoughts, in the silence beneath the noise. The more you practice stillness, the louder that inner guidance becomes. The second is body awareness. Try this simple exercise. Ask yourself a yes or no question and notice how your body reacts. When the answer is aligned, you may feel lighter, more open, more expansive. When the answer isn't aligned, you may feel tight, heavy, or closed. Your body never lies. It's deeply connected to your intuitive guidance. And the third practice is to act on the small nudges. Intuition is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Start small. If you feel drawn to a certain book, pick it up. If you feel nudged to call someone, do it. If you feel like changing your routine slightly, follow that impulse. Over time, these small acts of trust build a powerful bond between you and your higher self. The more you follow your intuition, the more magical life becomes. You begin to notice synchronicities everywhere. Opportunities align effortlessly. And decisions that once felt heavy become lighter because you're no longer relying only on the logical mind. You're tapping into universal guidance. Remember this: your intuition is not outside of you. It's not something you need to search for. It's always been within you. It's your soul speaking. And when you learn to trust it, you step into a life that feels guided, supported, and aligned with your true path. So my invitation for you today is simple. Take one moment, one situation in your life right now, and instead of overthinking it, pause, breathe, and ask your intuition what feels right. Trust the first feeling, the first whisper, the first sense that comes to you, and act on it. Your intuition is your sacred guide. The more you honor it, the more your life flows in harmony with who you truly are. If this message resonated with you, give this video a like, subscribe for more teachings on quantum manifestation and spiritual growth, and share your own experiences with intuition in the comments. I would love to hear your stories because when we share, we remind each other of the wisdom we all carry inside. Until next time, trust yourself, trust the universe, and keep shining.